From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You're part of the Power Nation, and I'm so delighted that you're here. This is episode number 161 on Boaz Power TV, and I call this one Developing Your Why, W-H-Y. When thinking about accomplishing something big, most people are so concerned about the how that they never take the leap of faith that could change their whole life. For example, if somebody wants to become a great musician, they worry about the cost of lessons, the time it'll take to get good, how to get a break in the industry. That usually keeps them from taking any steps toward that dream. Instead, they should focus on the why. On the why. What if becoming a great musician has been a passion their entire life? Something that must be accomplished. They've got to have it. That's a powerful why. When the why is big enough, the how doesn't matter. In our example, if that person focused regularly on their passion for music, the why, I believe the how would take care of itself. Here's another example. Let's say that you have a daughter. Your daughter's 2 years old, and she's asleep in the bedroom. You're in the living room. You smell smoke and see it coming out from under her door. Your daughter starts crying. You're not a large person and the door is locked. Is there any question about the how? No! You're crashing through that door to save your daughter because the why is big enough. The average person will sit there and think about the how. They'll think about the fact that the door is made of solid oak and it has one of those heavy-duty locks. I know that's an exaggeration, but is it? Most people will deliberate about the how until it's too late. Not you. You are now focusing on the why. When the why is big enough, the how will take care of itself. The why in your life has to be something exciting for you. It cannot be food, shelter, or clothing. I know those things are important, but your subconscious mind will only get excited about something that includes a reward for you. A reward. Now, it doesn't mean you shouldn't take care of your family. It simply means that you will be passionate about something that includes an exciting reward for you. The subconscious mind, after a while, says, "What's in it for me?" Now, if travel is your why, your passion, identify where you want to go and get pictures of that destination. If it's a specific new vehicle, get pictures of you sitting in that vehicle. Go test drive it. If it's a new house, find one you desire and take pictures of you and your family in front of that house. Post those pictures where you can see them every day. Keep your why constantly in front of you and you'll figure out the how. Helen Keller said that life is either a great adventure or it is nothing. Unfortunately, most people live a life of quiet desperation. Not you. You're looking for direction, for something that you can get passionate about. Now, if you don't have a why identified, then please read the following affirmation the first thing every morning and the last thing every night. It is, and you set a date, I've discovered my burning desire and I am excited. Now, this is an affirmation that will harness the power of your subconscious mind in order to identify your why. Now, if by that date you have still not discovered your why, reset the date for another 3 months in the future. One day, it'll suddenly come to you and the rest will be history. So let me repeat that affirmation. You may want to write down. It is, and you set a date 3 months from right now. I've discovered my burning desire and I am excited. Another way to identify an exciting why is to think of the following question. What if someone offered you $50,000 and you couldn't invest the money, pay off debts, or save it? Now, in addition, you couldn't do something for your family or a member of the family or a friend. You had to spend money on a reward for you. what's in it for me? You see, you'll do more for everybody when you do more for you. Now, the question is, with $50,000, would you travel to some exotic location in the world? Would you buy a sporty model of a new car? Would you take a month off of work, go to a beautiful lake and begin writing a book? Would you go to culinary school in a foreign country? What would you do? If you can't think of anything specific, imagine that it's me offering you the money. And further imagine that I'm walking out the door with the money if you don't tell me something specific you would do for yourself. By the way, once you tell me, you can always change your mind 2 minutes from now. So what would you tell me if you knew that I was going to leave the room with the money right now? The last phrase will usually get most people to open up and express what's really in their hearts. Some wonderful thoughts from author Darwin Kinglsey. He said, quote, "You have powers you never dreamed of. You can do things you never thought you could do. There are no limitations in what you can do except the limitations in your own mind. So what you cannot do, you decide." Don't think you cannot. Think you can. Identify your why. Focus on it with pictures and don't worry about the how. So let me give you a direct example of a why that I have. This is a picture of an island off of Belize. I'll bring it up closer so you can see it. It's called Cay Chapel, C-A-Y-E. It's beautiful. I've been there, and one of my whys is to go back and visit there. It is a half a mile wide by 1.5 miles in length, about 10 minutes off of the shore off from Belize City. Has its own landing strip, only 40 guests at any one time. You like to play golf? It's got its own golf course. You can play day or night, so few guests. The food is exquisite, the snorkeling amazing, the peacefulness is beyond. So I carry a picture of Cay Chapel. So if I have a difficult day, I just look at the picture and say, wait a minute, I'm going to Belize. And I want there to be a Cay Chapel in your life. So the affirmation for this episode of Boaz Power TV goes like this. You may want to write it down. I'm focusing on identifying a burning desire in my life, and I'm excited. I'm focusing on identifying a burning desire in my life, and I am excited. I'm excited about your why. If you like these messages, and many people around the world do, please do me a favor. Forward this to 5 people you know. Suggest to go to my website, boazpower.com, and they can also subscribe to the free weekly broadcast of Boaz Power TV, and maybe we can help them identify an exciting why. You are special, you are unique, you are destined for greatness, and you have an exciting why in your life. I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.